Hi, how's it hanging? I wanted to talk about permission today. And I'm wearing, so my auntie, who I was very, very close to, she always used to wear a lot of sweatshirts. And so one of the things I took when I didn't take, my uncle gave me when she passed away, was a lot of her sweatshirts. He was like, take as many as you want. And I'm pretty sure I took them all. But one of the things I love to do is wear her sweatshirts and feel like wrapped and cozy and comfy. So I hope I can give you also that wrapped, cozy and comfy feeling today. And also what made me think of that totally wasn't the point, but what made me think of that was my auntie was not someone that needed permission to do anything. She gave herself her own damn permission. And I wanted to channel that to you today. So I'm wearing one of her sweatshirts in order to do this. I think especially those of us that are in our 20s that are just kind of learning to operate in this like real world scenario, what we don't realize is that we get to choose from different options. I've always been one that someone says, oh, this therapist or this contractor or this appliance will be great for you. You should use it. And I used to just very much take that at face value and go, this person knows me. They must know that this is what's best for me. And I would move forward with that. What I started to realize is sometimes I know myself better than anybody else. And by sometimes, I mean all the time. And I started to realize that I have an option. I give myself the permission to look at different options before making a decision. Two great examples of this. I was looking for a new therapist. I needed a new vibe. And so I had people send some different recommendations my way. And I think a lot of people don't realize that you get to interview therapists. It's about matching people. And I think that can be applied to anything, not just therapy, but to contractors, to partners, to anything. You can really, it's about the right fit. And the right fit for you is not necessarily the right fit for someone else. And so you get to say, I'm going to have a session with this therapist and a session with this therapist and see which one fits what my needs are better. And when that vibe clicks, it's going to do the most good for you long term. So I just wanted to remind you that you have that permission to say, oh, you know what? Even though they're both professionals, maybe they know mental health better than I do, I still get to choose who works best for me. My second example is in choosing a public relations firm. I wanted a public relations firm, and I grew up in LA, and in my head, the public relations firm chooses you, even though you're the one paying them. And that if you're lucky enough to have someone that might want to do your PR, that might want to take you on as a client, you have to go with them. And so I submitted my stuff to, oh my goodness, probably 30 PR firms across the country. And I started having conversations with them and started to realize that certain PR firms are going to say, yeah, we'll take you, but you're kind of like bottom of the barrel. And other PR firms listening to me and hearing my story and saying, this is going to be a great partnership. I keep doing this because this is what partnership feels like. It's coming together and making sense. So I waited until I found that team that made me want to partner with them, that really felt like we're going to be working towards this together. People that believed in me, in my story, and want to work with me to bring that to the largest audience possible. So I want to give you that permission today to interview as many people as it takes in any area of your life to make sure you find that fit that feels good. And even when a fit feels good, sometimes it feels great for 6 months and then it doesn't feel great anymore. And you have that permission to say, this isn't working for me anymore. I need to go find a new partnership. That is what I've been thinking about today. So I hope that's helpful. A little survival guide for us in our 20s as we try to sort through what we are and are not socially allowed to do when it comes to forming partnerships and signing contracts and all that good stuff, which obviously, like, hanging out in my sweatpants, I don't look like I'm signing a whole lot of contracts, but spoiler alert, I do. So anyway, I love you. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'm thinking about you. I'll talk to you soon.